The NBA preseason is upon us. What does that mean? We overreact, per the usual. The Lakers' Kyle Kuzma. He's apparently going to be like the next Michael Jordan.
Kobe Bryant, but actual comparison.
Pardon me.
Actual comparison.
The Clippers' Milos Teodosic.
Say it.
The next Kobe Bryant.
Pete Maravich, God.
Ricky Rubio, shit. Alec Burks, University of Colorado stand-up, Sco Buffs.
Sco Buffs.
Big time shooter, next Ray Allen. These are the sorts of things that we like to hear during the preseason. It's very similar to every other preseason that Mike Glennon's gonna be really good. And this relief pitcher who pitched 1 inning and threw 10 pitches is gonna be the next John Smoltz.
For all we know.
We always hear it every single year.
Mike Glennon's a great shooter.
How do we stop doing this? We don't.
We don't. Here's what happens. With all sports, there is a break where the sport doesn't happen. So, and with each respective sport, there are some people whose entire sports media careers are devoted towards that sport. So they get antsy, right? They're impatient. They want their sport back so they can write and talk and tweet and discuss all these things and share highlights. I love basketball. I write about basketball. I discuss it all the time. We do it a ton on TYT Sports. It's my favorite sport.
You just sounded like Mark Trestman.
I think, is that good or bad?
Bad.
No,
he goes, I love ball.
Well, I said basketball.
I know, but it was just.
Why would we do the basketball? So
why would we talk about politics when all we could do is talk about basketball?
Why can't we just go play basketball, Jack?
Jack, let me tell you, we should have free healthcare for everybody.
The free healthcare for everybody. The big point here is that people jump to far too many conclusions, and it just feels like a trap.
There's an Office Space joke in there.
Right, to jump to conclusions, Matt. So I want to run through just a couple of examples, and before I even get through them, I'm not taking shots at some of these Twitter accounts. I was talking with one of the guys who I respect greatly in this industry, Dave DeFore, who hosts a podcast with B-Ball Breakdowns, Coach Nick, and they're both extremely intelligent. They know more about basketball than I do. And I'm gonna throw to some tweets of his too, but as well as some that I'm gonna get to right now. Like, it's not taking shots, it's just don't fall for the trap type of thing. So the first is Hardwood Paradoxium, if I'm pronouncing that right, their basketball tweet.
Paroxysm?
It's something like that, it's a fancy word.
A1.
You'll see, it's Emmanuel Mudiay is clearly, at this point in the season, the runaway leader for most improved player. And I think I think they're being serious, or I wouldn't have grabbed the tweet for it. So I continue with another one, the NBA tweet, in which somebody hilariously responded. Nuggets defeat the Warriors, Curry with 11, each with 10. Tomorrow's headline, Warriors and championship hangover, will they make the playoffs? Unfortunately, that was some of SB Nation's headlines. And now we can get into Kyle Kuzma, because I just want to show you what.
Kyle who?
Kyle Kuzma. Look, I scouted Kyle Kuzma at Summer League, just like I've done before with people like Jamal Murray. Teamed up with certain writers to write certain previews, and it's very exciting, right? So De'Aaron Fox in Summer League and all these things. It's your first taste of them against any kind of actual NBA talent. Then you get to preseason basketball, which is just a slightly above that. But if I could even describe the bar between, the void between preseason basketball and regular season basketball, it doesn't fit in the building to how much actual scouting you can really take away from it. So let me
it's like you're vertical to Michael Jordan.
Exactly, that's a great way to put it. My vert's actually not even that bad, right? Like Kyle Kuzma's been pretty good.
He's been pretty good.
It's not Michael Jordan.
Oh.
So, and we'll get to Kyle Kuzma. We have 3 on Kyle Kuzma, which we'll throw to, I believe, in order. So it looks to me, this comes, by the way, from Richard Sherman. Looks to me that Kyle Kuzma is what they were hoping Brandon Ingram was. That could be true.
What year is this for Ingram? 3? 2?
Could it be 2?
2.
It's another thing. 2, next. We got another Kyle Kuzma. This is 1, and again, nothing against Chris Palmer, he's a smart dude. This is 7-year veteran footwork. Kyle Kuzma has some arsenal. It's not 7-year veteran footwork though, that's the problem. It's still veteran, it's footwork being shown that is promising, that has its potential, that I hope Kyle Kuzma does become the steal of the draft, and I hope that Kyle Kuzma has an unbelievably successful NBA career. It's 2 games, it's 2 games, 2 games. And then lastly, we have the The Ringer's articles, who won the week in the NBA? Kyle Kuzma, not a bad article headline, draws in the viewers, but then this is the quote that goes into it from of all places, The Ringer, where Bill Simmons, the book of basketball, the guy knows a lot about basketball. The quote that was used, if I brought it up, the Uggetti quote is the next one, which brings us to Kyle Kuzma, has basically founded and fully staffed his own cult before even playing a single second of regular season basketball. After scoring 23 points in the Lakers preseason game Monday, every single reporter gravitated toward the rookie like he was Kobe Bryant.
Well, if he had a good game, they should go
massive, massive overstatement. Not by Uggetti, just if that's what the media is doing. So, the only takeaway that I have from the entire preseason, besides having fun watching it, is this clip of Joel Embiid. Five seconds.
I love Joel Embiid.
That's it. That's my takeaway. My takeaway is I'm going to dance on all y'all.
Here's how I feel about Joel Embiid. Shoot or shoot. He shoots.
Euro steps around child support. His line, not mine. His line. His line. Did you hear what he said about tennis?
Tell me.
He said, I'm so good at tennis that they call me the Black Roger Federer. He just gets it. He's just funny. He's the funny guy.
But like real quick though, they already had the Black Roger Federer. His name was Arthur Ashe, and he like set the tone for all the tennis ever.
Arthur Ashe Courage Award.
Boy.
Arthur Ashe Courage Award. But that means that Roger Federer's the white Arthur Ashe? Because Arthur Ashe came way before Roger Federer.
Nah, it's to be the white Arthur Ashe. It's got to be a knee thing. You got to have those knees.
True.